Breaking Bad and its spin-off Better Call Saul constitute one of the greatest fictional crime universes ever created, peering with piercing clarity into the underworld of drug gangs and their cartel superiors in a way that few other crime dramas, if any, ever have. Both shows naturally feature some of the most villainous gangsters ever portrayed on screen. From fried chicken-fronted kingpin Gus Fring, to Don Iladio Fuente south of the US-Mexico border, and even Walter White himself, both series deal primarily with ruthless drug barons living by the mantra of kill or be killed. Yet there's one particular character who stands above even the Breaking Bad universe's biggest cartel boss as a villain of bone-chilling evil. Every Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul villain has their terrifying traits, but this one is distinguished by the calm and jovial way he operates, as if the business of trafficking drugs and physically eliminating rivals were the most cheerful of professions. Although he only appears in 3 seasons of Better Call Saul, Lalo Salamanca's killer smile and amiable exterior, which contrasts starkly with his depraved actions, are what set him apart as the franchise's best villain. Lalo Salamanca was introduced in the Breaking Bad universe's 100th episode. He appears at the end of Better Call Saul Season 4 episode, Cushota. When Lalo Salamanca first appears in Better Call Saul, in the final moments of the Season 4 episode, Cushota, drug trader Nacho Varga walks in on him cooking a meal. Lalo offers him a plate of the food he's making with a smile, without the slightest inclination that anything is wrong. From that point on, this Salamanca brother becomes the most feared member of the cocaine distribution organization Gus Fring is trying to usurp in the southwestern United States. What makes Lalo's introduction as a character all the more brilliant is that his role in Better Call Saul is a callback to a Season 2 episode of Breaking Bad, first released 9 years earlier. During a scene in which Walter White and Jesse Pinkman kidnap Better Call Saul's central character Saul Goodman, Saul assumes he's being whacked by the Salamanca organization, and asks, "Was it Lalo who sent you?" From this subtle name drop, writers Peter Gould and Gordon Smith created one of the Breaking Bad universe's most formidable villains. Lalo's introduction being in the franchise's 100th episode makes him even cooler. The show needed a big new character for a big episode. The fact that it's effectively the biggest anniversary episode in the history of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul when Lalo gets introduced shows just how important a character he is to the franchise. With Breaking Bad already ended, and most of Better Call Saul's narrative threads already established, in theory there was no need for the showrunners to introduce a new villain. Yet, once Lalo Salamanca arrives on the scene, played by Tony Dalton, he has the kind of magnetism that leaves us waiting for his scenes during each episode of the show. The secret to Lalo Salamanca's horrifying brilliance as a character, which makes him the Breaking Bad franchise's best villain, is that nothing about his demeanor ever seems to be villainous. He's consistently polite, friendly and upbeat with everyone he meets, including his nemesis Gus Fring. Unlike other crime shows, the Breaking Bad universe depicts even the worst of its murderous drug gangsters as intimidated, nervous, or scared when committing a violent act or confronted with one. Lalo is the exception to this rule, as he never appears to be emotionally affected by anything in any way. Even in death, his final act of the series is to laugh as the blood drains from his body. It's incredible how late into Better Call Saul Lalo Salamanca was introduced. He only appears in 21 episodes of the show. Given just how exceptionally frightening Lalo Salamanca is as a villain, it seems strange that it took 100 episodes of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul combined to introduce him as a character. In fact, Lalo's storyline in Better Call Saul only lasts 21 episodes in total, between Season 4 and the show's final, 6th, season. He's probably killed off at the right time, in the episode Point and Shoot, during Part 2 of Better Call Saul's 6th season. But it's hard not to feel that his character could have been integrated into the events of earlier seasons. Either way, with more screen time, we could have seen Lalo Salamanca develop even more as one of the main villains in the Breaking Bad universe. It would also have been particularly interesting to see how Walter White might have handled him. Salamanca combines the physicality and insensitivity to murder of a criminal enforcer with the brains and cunning that few of White's other adversaries had. He may have been too much of a match for Walter to handle, which might explain why he only shows up in Better Call Saul and is killed off before the events of Breaking Bad.